Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to ZUDAKO. Today we have one of the biggest episode I have done in a while because OpenAI just launched GPT 5.4 and I am going to break down everything. What's new, what's actually changed and what it means for you. Okay, so watch this video till the end. Alright, the headlines today is GPT 5.4. OpenAI just released and I want to go through exactly what is new because there are three specific things that matter here and I don't want to talk away with just oh a new model came out. I want you to actually understand what changed. Okay, number one, the context window. GPT 5.4 now supports a 1 million plus token context window inside Codex. For comparison, GPT 5.3 had 4 lakh tokens context window. So they have more than double it, more than doubled. Now, why does that matter? Because context window is essentially how much the model can hold its working memory at one time. Think of it like a desk. The bigger the desk is, more documents, code files, notes, and references you can spread out and work with seamlessly, right? With 4 lakhs tokens, you could already handle very large code base. With 1 million plus tokens, you are now in the territory of feeding an entire software project, multiple large files, documentations, test sites, everything, all at once. The model can see all of it, reason of all of it, and responds with full context of your entire code base. For developers using Codex, this is the game changing upgrade. Okay, number two, extreme thinking mode. GPT 5.4 introduces what OpenAI is calling an extreme thinking mode, and they are specifically positioning this for research grade reasoning. This is important because we are seeing a clear patterns emerge across the major AI labs. OpenAI has O1, O3, Anthropic has extended thinking in Claude, Google has deep reasoning model, and the direction the entire industry is moving is toward models that don't just give you an instant answer. They actually sit with problem, reason through it step by step, right? Check their own work and then give you a response. The extreme level from OpenAI suggests this is their most intensive thinking mode yet. We are talking about the kind of reasoning capability that is aimed at genuinely hard problems, not write an email but analyze this research paper and find the flaw in the methodology or debug this distributed system architecture. Okay, now number three, reliable on multi-hour tasks. This one is suitable, but I think it might actually be most important upgrade of the three. GPT 5.4 brings stronger reliability on tasks that run for multiple hours. We are now firmly in the era of agentic AI where you set an AI loose on a task, it works autonomously, and you come back later and check the results. The problem until now has been that these long running tasks are brittle. The model loses track of context, right? It makes an hour in, and the whole thing goes sideways. You end up babysitting in anyway. OpenAI improving reliability on multi-hour tasks means they are directly addressing this weakness. If you can genuinely give GPT 5.4 a large, complex, long-running task and trust it to complete it without falling apart, that is fundamental shift in how AI can be used in real workflows. Put all of these together: a million token context, extreme reasoning mode, and reliable multi-hour operation, and you start to see what OpenAI is building toward: not a chatbot, a genuinely capable autonomous agent that can take on research grade work over extended periods. This is big release. Do not sleep on it. Okay. Okay, staying in the AI coding world, Cursor is just dropped something really significant called automations. If you don't know Cursor, it's one of the most popular AI powered code editor right now. And up until this update, it was still primarily a tool you actively use. You are in the editor, you are prompting it, you are working with in real time. Automations changes that completely. Here's what it does: you can now build always on coding agentic inside that cursor run on messages, right? Linear issues, which is important, projects management tool, merge pull request, pager duty incidents, which is what engineering teams use for production alerts. So here's the real world example of what this means. You push a code change, it means it merge cursor automatically spin up an agent. It interviews what change. It checks everything broke. It run tests all without without lifting finger. These agents spin up cloud sandboxes, follow your instructions, and they verify their own output before finishing that. The last part matter. Self verification means they are not just running blindly; they are checking their own work. This is what autonomous coding actually looks like in practice. Not just AI helping you write code faster, AI that watches your systems and responds to events while you are asleep. The implication for engineering team are enormous, right? You are essentially getting automated on call coverage, automated code review, and automated response to production incidents, all of in one tool. Okay. Okay, so now let's talk about something that affect millions of people in very direct way. Don't sleep. Come on, focus on this video. Amazon Web Services (AWS) just launched Amazon Connect Health, and this is their first purpose build healthcare AI solution. Let me walk you through what it actually does, because it is comprehensive, right? Amazon Connect helps handles patients scheduling. It handles insurance verification. It can review medical history. It does clinical documentation, which is one of the most time-consuming things healthcare workers deal with. And it handles medical coding, which is the complex process of translating clinical notes into standardization billing codes. And here the part that makes actually deployment in real healthcare setting is plunge directly into existing EHR systems. EHR stands for electronic health records, right? uh, AI has struggled to get adopted at a scale. Integration hospitals are going to wipe out their entire record system. But if you can plunge an AI layer on top of what they already have, they that's much easier conversation, right? This is AWS making is clear to a strategic bet on healthcare is one of the next major AI frontier. Okay, okay, I need to take a moment for this one of because is it is genuinely jaw dropping when you stop and think about what is represents. There is device. It's called Tiny AI Pocket Lab, and it just set a Guinness World Record for smallest mini PC running 100 billion parameter LLM, and it fits in your pocket. Let me put the specs on the table. This thing has 80 gigabytes of RAM. It connects to your laptop like external drive. You plug it in, you download a model and run locally. No cloud, no token fees, no sending your data anywhere. Completely offline, completely private on a device that fits in your hand, right? uh, and not a small model either. One 120 billion parameters for reference. That is in the range of largest publicly available open source model, the kind of models that 2 years ago required dedicated server rack, multi-thousand-dollar GPU servers running in data center, right? If local AI, privacy first AI, or offline AI matters to you, this device is absolutely worth to you. Okay, all right. Here's the story I find genuinely fascinating. Not just an AI story, but as a startup story, right? Replit. Replit, the browser-based coding platform that has been building AI coding agents, just hits a $3 billion valuation, and they released a behind-the-scene documentary that gives you a look at exactly how they got there. The documentary tracks their sprints to ship Replit Agent 3, and the details that have come out and in paint a picture of what building at the frontier of AI actually looks like, right? There are 200 minutes autonomy goals, meaning they were pushing their agents to operate continuously and autonomously for over 3 hours without breaking down. If you listen to my GPT 5.4 segment earlier about multi-hour task reliability, you can see why this is such a hard and important target. Keeping an AI hours, keeping two AI agents, on task for that long is genuinely difficult engineering challenge. And then are human details, 3M, hotel room bug fix, the team working through the night at some events or conference, finding critical bugs and last minutes, and to fix them before the lunch. Okay, so the fact that they hit $3 billion in valuation is a signal that the market believes AI native coding platforms are going to be, very large. Replit has been building towards the vision of anyone can build software, and with AI agents handling more and more of the actual coding, the that vision gets closer to reality every month, right? Okay, I want to end on something little different, right? Not a product launch or company announcement perspective. There is a talk that has been circulating in AI community with the title of the world as you know it's over, right? And the core argument of that doc is this: AI already passed the tipping point. It is not coming. It is not approaching. It already happens, and most people have not fully registered yet. The example the talk use are striking. AlphaFold, Google DeepMind's protein structure prediction model, solved the structure of over 200 million proteins. To put that in context, the entire scientific community had merged to solve around 200 2 lakhs protein structure over several decades. Complex what is scientifically possible in that field, right? So the question what asking is not is AI going to change things? That answer is obviously yes. The more useful question is, am I paying attention closely enough to where things are heading so that I can make good decision about my work, my career, and how I use these tools, right? That is literally why I made this channel, and that is why I hope you keep coming back, right? All right, let's bring it home. Here's the everything we covered today. GPT 5.4 is out. 1 million plus token context in Codex. Extreme thinking mode for research grade reasoning and stronger reliability on multi-hour autonomous tasks. Cursor launch autonomous always on coding agents that triggered from Slack. Pull requests and production incidents. AWS launched Amazon Connect Health, their first AI healthcare agent, plugging into existing hospital system. The tiny AI pocket lab broken the Guinness World Record for the smallest device running a 120 billion parameter model offline in your pocket. Zero cloud fees. Replit hits a $3 billion valuation and documented the behind the scenes sprint to get there. Okay, and we talked about why AI may have already crossed the tipping point, and why that matter how you think all about this, right? Okay, that is your complete AI update for today. If you found this valuable, and I think you did, please hit the like button. And it takes 1 second, but it genuinely makes a massive difference for this channel. And I am here to explain you and give you daily AI updates, and what is going on in the AI world. So please comment and like on this video, and also subscribe this channel and press the bell icon to get our new video notification. Alright, so that is wrap up on today's episode of ZUDAKO. Stay sharp, stay curious, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.